name is Puna, and today I'm going to show you how to make this really cute, I'm going to call it a letter sculpture for Valentine's Day. And it's using our paper mache letters we just got into the store. They're so much fun. We're doing a lot of things with them. But right now, for this project, you'll need some paper mache letters, specifically X and O, hugs and kisses. And then we also need some scrapbooking paper. We've got great Valentine's Day themed scrapbooking paper. So choose 2 different papers for this. Also, you're going to need a wooden plaque, some paint, and stamp pad, scissors, pencil, and double stick tape, and some hot glue. So I'll show you how to put everything together. For this wooden plaque, what we did was, for our sample, was we just spray painted the entire thing a nice cream color, and then went around the edges with the coral to match the rest of our letter statue. So coral on the edges and cream, and just spray painted really. And then for the letters also, because we want the edges to be a good color, we spray painted the letters cream to begin with. So I have my cream colored, I'm sorry, not cream, coral colored O, and we're gonna need to trace our letters onto our scrapbooking paper. I'm just gonna do it with the X here. And it's really easy. You can do either side and just trace really quickly along the edges. When you cut this letter out of your paper, it's a little bit hard to see the lines there, but when you cut the letter out of your paper, you want to make sure to cut slightly in the line that you trace. So you don't want to you want to go on the outside of the line so that you can see it. You want to cut that line, that pencil line, off and do it slightly smaller, and then that way also it'll help to make your paper fit better to your paper mache letter. So you're gonna go ahead and cut the whole thing out. I already have my O cut out here. So this is the scrapbooking paper I'm using for my O. And on the opposite side of it, I've already put some double stick tape just to tape it really fast to our letter. You could also use Mod Podge for this, or decoupage, if you wanted to glue the letter down completely. But what we're gonna do is do some double stick tape on the back side, and then also, if you want, you could finish it up with a nice finish of Mod Podge just to give it another like finished look to it. So I took all my double stick tape off the back, and this is just gonna go right onto the front of the O. I'm gonna make sure that I have it lined up in the right direction. Yep, just like that. That's gonna be the letter. To finish off our letter, we're using that brown stamp pad, and we're just gonna lightly ink the edges right around the corners. It's gonna distress it just a little bit, but also give it a nicely finished look. And then go ahead and ink if you have a letter that has an inside. You give the inside a little bit of ink too, just like that. Then to put it all together, we are going to use hot glue to put one letter on top of the other. So I already have these 2 standing here. I'm just gonna put a little bit of hot glue right onto the correct side of my letter, and then glue it right on top of my X, like so. And just make sure that you hold it for a little bit to make sure that it's going to stick well before you let it go. And that's it. After this, I'm going to end up with another X at the top, and that will be my Valentine's Day sculpture. Thanks again for joining us. See you next time.